Alrighty, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back once again to my living nightmare that I can't escape from. So, we will be getting into the Nuzlocke shortly, but I'm just prefacing this by saying that this will be my last attempt for a while. This is attempt number, God, 5 or 6. I think it's 6. Anyway, I've done this a lot of times and it's getting worse and worse. So if I don't make like significant progress in this run, like if I don't at least get to the volcano on this attempt, then I'm just calling it and I'm gonna do an Emerald Nuzlocke instead. Like, I've been doing this too much, man. I've been doing this too much. Anyway, let's get into the Nuzlocke, shall we? Alright, so as you may have assumed, I have already gotten things set up a little bit. I have my first starter here, and it's Angramanyu, a Poplio? I decided to just go with the Poplio this time. Oh, my trainer name is Loser, by the way. It kind of is just to go with how I'm feeling about the whole situation. Quiet Nature, I don't actually know what a Quiet Nature is. You know, let me get my things open here real quick. There we go. So, I want Pokémon DB. Why does it always default to that Pokemon? I haven't looked at that Pokemon in ages. I guess whenever I open up Pokemon DB. Pokemon Natures. Okay, Quiet Nature is a minus speed plus special attack nature. That's actually not bad. I can rock with that. Which means that my special attack, my special attack is 14 versus 11, and I think that's also probably pretty good for Poplio because water types, I think, are generally pretty special attack heavy. Yeah, Poplio's special attack is actually its highest stat. Primarina, let's just take a look. Yeah, special attack 126. That's pretty good. So this is not ideal. Attack down would have been better. But this is not bad at all. Like, my speed's already pretty low for this Pokemon, so, like, honestly, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good outcome for me. All right. I've got my Pokeballs. I got my rare candies. So we are good to go. Now, as is customary, we will be skipping the initial grubbin. I think the initial... That was odd. Does this grubbin only show up specifically at, like, the back three-quarter line of this grass? Because, like, I was running around in the grass for a while, and I feel like it always shows up in exactly that spot. All right, let's... okay, what are we getting? It is a... Okay, we're getting a grubbin. I guess it was fated to be. Also, let me just double check, is it? Nope, that pauses. What's it? Nope, that's not it. I don't remember what the hotkey is for make it go fast. Hotkey for speed, increase. That's not it. What was it? What was my hotkey for this? Stop you from move. Mode increase speed limit is plus. That's not what I want. What was it? God, I do not remember what this button is. It's kind of a problem because I need that, like, a lot, actually. Whatever, I'll figure it out in a minute. Anyway, Angermania is level 7 now. We got our Grubbin. What would be a good name for this thing? Let's see. It's going to turn into Charge-a-Bug, so it's electric type. Yes, it's electric type, bug, electric bug, electric bug. What would be a good electric bug name? It's also going to turn... Doesn't it turn to Vikavolt, which is, like... What is Vikavolt? Vikavolt is... It's bug electric. It's just bug electric? Huh. For some reason I thought it was bug flying or flying electric. Interesting. All right. Takes double damage from fire, double damage from rock. Half damage from electric, grass, fighting, and steel, though. And neutral from water. Neutral from bug, too, which is interesting. I'm not looking forward to dealing with that Araquanid. Ugh. God, what's a good name for this thing? I don't know what a good name for this would be. You know what? I'll just go with this one. There we go. Now let's look up information about our new buddy here. Yeah, I know it's a trainer. Is it? It was Control Z. Control Z turns it up to like 8 times speed. Okay. All right, what do you got for me, buddy? You are Swarm. Does this thing have another ability besides Swarm? No, it doesn't. It only has Swarm. Ups bugs type moves if the ability bearer's HP falls below a third of its maximum. 50% increase though. That's pretty good. Okay. Anyway, Swarm is rash nature. What is rash nature? Rash is special defense down, special attack up. It's not the best, but I'm not a big fan of that, honestly. I mean, it's not the worst. Special attack up in general is pretty good. Why is Vikavolt so slow? What the hell? It's flying. All right, anyway, Vikavolt's special attack is 145, which is actually pretty massive, so hey, made it work. Hello, Sage Nito. How are you doing? How are things with you? Anyway, we're good on that front. Let me just level them up to level... what's my first cap again? First cap is 10 for Teacher Emily. 6 is probably good for him. I don't want to level up too high, and I don't think I'm going to need to. But 3 is too low. Yeah, string shot, that's not bad. All right, let's go. Oh, it only had 1 attack. Speed matched with the Bunnery. Interesting. See, the problem with the special defense down is that 2 of its weaknesses are, oh, right, I forgot, I can just... I don't even need to fight things anymore because I'm already done. Anyway, one of the problems with this is that ice is one of the weaknesses for this, and that is basically exclusively special, so I don't know how that's going to go for me. Okay, here's these 2. I think I already grabbed these items on the way through the first time. All right, so we're opening because I believe this is going to be Pichu right at the start. Yes, perfect. So let's Vice Grip. Oh, come on, really? Well, it doesn't matter a whole lot with speed. Ow. Not that it makes much of a difference. Okay, Litten's coming out, which means we are level tie, but I have type advantage, so that's fine. It's probably going to use Ember. Yep. Oh, this run's gonna go swimmingly, I can tell. She's right off the bat with that. Okay, Mud Slap's pretty useful. It's not the best move I could have gotten, but like... it's better than nothing. All right, now it's time to go to the lab, and I get my second capture. Although I've got the, I've got the max repel on, so I can't do anything for the moment. So I might as well just go into the lab. You know what? I'm going to do something real quick here. Give me a sec. We are just going to edit layout. And we are going to make it so if I push R4 or R5. Let's see, R4, add a command, gamepad, and it's just going to be if I push the A button, but it's going to be turbo. And we don't want that to fire as fast as possible. Okay, so now, if I do this... There we go! Now I can just go fast! Perfect. Perfect. Can't get timing better than that, can you? All right. So let's see what our options are. Our options are... all right, so scripted, I already caught my grubbin. I caught a grubbin. I'm in the wrong count for this one. We just got to switch. There, okay, so I caught a grubbin there. Okay, so grubbin got caught, which means grubbin is now out everywhere else. My options here are going to be Slowpoke, Wingull, or Inkay. Wingull is most likely. Theoretically, I want Wingull, but Inkay is also an excellent pick. And I really want a dark type. You want a dark type for this. Inkay is good. It's a dark type, which means it's immune to Psychic, which is immensely useful. It has some interesting moves in it. It has walls it can put up. Decent pick overall. I'm okay with a Wingull. Slowpoke would be okay too, I guess. All right, survey says... Inkay, okay! Okay, let's see here. I want to mud slap you. Ooh, that's a lot. Not a lot of damage, honestly. Oh, yeah. I forgot that part. It's contra... Wait. It's contrary? Oh! Oh, baby, we got a good one! Let's fucking go! Oh, we got a contrary Inkay! Oh! We're cooking with gas now! Yes, yes, yes. Female NK? I know what name to give you. Oh, okay, we might be able to cook now. We might be cooking. Ability, contrary. Like, fuck NK that has, was it suction cups? Fuck that shit, we got contrary. This doesn't mean we've won, but this is a damn good sign. Bashful nature. Bashful is neutral. Neutral nature. We like that. We like that a lot. Probably would have been okay with, honestly, anything. Like, I'm looking at Malamar and NK stats. It's like very even. It's got slightly more attack and like defense and health, but like, this is honestly a very even stat spread. It's weird. Anyway, NK evolves at level 30 while holding the console upside down. How the hell am I gonna do that? Well, I'm not gonna hit that for a while anyway, so. Moves. It gets foul play at level 8. Okay, this is good. We're looking good here. We're looking actually very good here. This I can run with. How does foul play work exactly? Uses the opponent's attack stat instead of the user's in damage calculation. Oh. Oh, that's, ooh. Oh. Ooh, okay, that's spicy. And also, importantly, NK's stats are, NK's weaknesses, sorry, are that it is immune to Psychic, 4 times weak to Bug, and takes double damage from Fairy. And that's it. That's the only things it has. It is basically, it's totally neutral on everything else. So that's a good This is honestly, I'm very happy about this. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Slowpoke as well. Slowpoke, great Pokemon, love it. But this, honestly, an incredibly good pick. I'm very happy about this. Oop. Yes, let me heal, please. Before I go anywhere else. Yes, give me. I have 9. Give me 11. Stock of 20 is enough. Hey, right, I forgot I get a Premier Ball out of that. Get rid of that Paralyze Heal. Get rid of that Awakening. So I will not be using the Orin and Citrus Berries yet. I need to do that fight where I get the berries from the one girl who has a Metapod. And then I can use only the ones that are given to me there. Once I get past this city and hit my first berry tree, I will unlock my entire stock of berries. But until that point, no. Okay, bag. Let's turn that thing off. Thank God you can do that. Oh, I forgot to do a thing real quick. Give me a sec. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum-ba-ba. Just need to go here, and then I do this. And then that turns off at this time. There we go. Go away. I don't want you. Go away. Okay. Good. We're set. First girl, I think... Yeah, I think I'll fight her first. I'm gonna save the berry fight for second to last. Well, kind of last, but I gotta fight that other one first. And then I'm gonna get level 9 with everybody before I fight Ekans' kid. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's just do here. Oh yeah, the fucking Bonsly. I forgot about you. Ugh. I forgot about this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna mud slap. Okay, last one. That could have been bad. That actually could have been terrible just now. Honestly, probably a waste. Level 9 already, jeez. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I should not have done that. I wanted to go fast, and I forgot that, like... Okay, obviously, first, good that it was defaulting to my last move, but also, that could have ended incredibly poorly. Incredibly poorly. I got real lucky on that. All right. You need to sit in the back for the time being. Level 7 should be good for Medea. I'm not sure. You know what? No, I'm gonna fight Berry Kid now because that's just a better idea. I can use Peck to get it down. That might get Medea up to level 8. Sure does have an Oranberry, kid. Sure does. All right. Anyway, I've got Peck. That'll be useful. That'll basically let me just... No, it's... It won't let me bypass it, but it will get through this a little faster, at least. Ow. Rude. At least it's not using Pardon. Yet. Really? What's with these crits? Yeah, there we go. Okay, another 2 will do the trick. There we go, perfect. Thank you for berries. Okay, I've got 3 Oran berries to play with. We're going to be dealing with a Rowlet upstairs. Do I use Disarming Voice? I think Disarming Voice has priority, right? No, that does damage. Growl is the one that lowers attack stat. I might be able to get away with just using Inkay, honestly. Should I stick with the regular strategy of Berry into that? I'll decide based on what I pick up in the next section. If I get something that'll let me just go through, I may go with Inkay, Wall, and then... No, it might still be a better option for me to just... It might still be a better option for me to do that, honestly. Because, like... If I go in with the Growl, I can guarantee 2 Growls, at least, which is enough to cut that damage in, like, a half, pretty much. Which would mean that Inkay would be extremely safe. Alright, so what are we getting? Zorua! Okay. Not the worst. Let's reflect. Yeah, that's not going to do a whole lot, buddy. Wrong button. Try Peck. Okay, Peck's a lot more damage. Okay, get in the goddamn ball. Please. But you son of a... Okay, how much damage is it going to do without this? One, 2. Thank you. I have trauma from this. All right, we gotta run back and heal now because I don't want to go into this fight with any damage on me. I gotta deal with Muck in a second. Anyway, we're rocking, we're cooking with gas right now. We have a team that could theoretically take us to the end of the game. And by that, I mean literally I've caught a Zorua, which means I can now be Ultra Necrozma. That's literally it. All right, let's take a look at you. You are illusion, of course. A modest nature. Modest is minus attack plus special attack. I don't think that's particularly good for Zorua. Well, actually, it's not terrible. Zorua and Zoroark's special attack is its highest stat. Attack is a little lower, so this isn't terrible, having a plus special attack nature. Problem is that Zorua kind of sucks. Just in general, really. Like, until it evolves, certainly, but like, even afterwards, its moveset isn't particularly good. Let's see, its moves are Leer, Scratch, Pursuit, and then it has Fake Tears at 9. Lowers target's special defense by 2 stages. It's not ideal. If I was doing a double battle and I could use that on NK, that'd be hilarious, but I'm not, so I can't. Does anything have a stat down attack that I'm going to be fighting? Maybe Ekans does with its like scary face, but like that's it? The bigger problem with Ekans anyways, that's going to be coiling me, and I don't want that. Fury Swipes 13, Feint Attack 17. Feint Attack isn't the worst, but I'm not going to get much damage. This thing doesn't have any special moves at all. The only special move it learns is 57 Night Days. Yeah, this ain't great. I can TM stuff onto it, but like, I don't have any TMs. I'm not going to get any TMs for a while. Let me see, what can it even learn? It can learn Dark Pulse and Snarl as its only dark special attacks. That's it. Where do I even get those as far as TMs go? TM97, Ultra Sun, Pony Coast. So that's a long ways off. Snarl. Mount Hokulani. Defeat all trainers and veteran at the summit. Oh, God. Oh. It's gonna be a minute. Where can I get, like, anything for this guy from? Dark Pulse, Confide. It can learn Confide. Yeah, no, this is actually terrible. Shadow Ball. Where can I learn Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball, TM30. Route 14 on Shipwreck or Southwest on Platform. What's Route 14 even? I don't know where Route 14 is off the top of my head. I think this is the third island. Yeah, I think this is the third island. So, like, I'm not gonna be able to use him for a second. I saw something about giving it toxic, but I can't even get that, so... It's not the best Pokemon, that's for sure. It actually doesn't even learn Toxic from... Okay, it can learn Toxic from TM. Where do I get Toxic? TM6. Aether Paradise. Basement 1 floor. So, not for a while. Ugh. I haven't even reached Aether Paradise yet. All right. Anyway, this I have a max repel on. Didn't I put a max repel on? I could have sworn I max repelled. God, I hate this dude. I'm gonna use points on everything. I'm gonna reflect because this thing's gonna use pound, and this thing actually has a pretty decent physical hit. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is not worth keeping in. Yeah, just go in with some water guns and kill this dude, please. You got the physical defense boost, so... Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Move for foul play, please. Tackle is 40 damage, normal 30. Why is this doing more damage? Weird. I'm gonna forget tackle though. That's an easy one. Poison be gone. So as good as this is for like a pickup, like Zorua being long-term useful, honestly, I kind of would have gone for... I kind of would have been okay with getting a Meowth. Because also Dark type, useful, but importantly, evolves via friendship, which means I can get a blah 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 blah. Listen, it's an unpaid break, okay? We don't have enough money to pay for everybody who wants to go and have time off. So you're here on your own dime. Also, hi Lashiva, how are you doing? This, I don't know why it says first words, because this is definitely not the first time you've chatted, but I don't... Strange things are happening with my chat thing. Hopefully it'll be fixed in the future. But yeah, how are you doing? I'm stressing out. I'm literally sweating as I play Pokemon here. Yeah, well, if it was your first time, that's fine. The problem is, again, yeah, this is a Nuzlocke. I'll show you your team I'll show you my team in a second. I just want to check something here because I want to make sure that this is working properly. Yep, there you are. You got one. Perfect. Go away, Excel. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that things were working properly because I just fixed that stream view count tracker thing, so I want to make sure it's good. But yeah, it's a Nuzlocke. I'm sweating because it's very stressful Nuzlocke. And here's my team. I have Medea, a Inkay. I've got Hassan, my Zorua, Kojiro, my Grubbin, and Angramanyu, my Poplio. Listen, this is like my 6th attempt. I needed something that reflected my dissatisfaction with the state of reality. Oh no, don't worry about it. There's certainly no name convention that I'm using for all these Pokemon secretly, and I'm waiting for someone to figure out. Anyway, I've got a pretty decent team. I'm mostly very happy first that I have my Zorua here, as usual, which means that I have cleared Ultra Necrozma normally. And also, I have a Contrary Inkay, which is pretty sick. I don't actually know if anything will trigger Contrary, but it's handy to have. Grand Blue Relink? Okay, yeah. It's a, okay, so Angramanyu, the name in general, is from a... What is it? It's a Zoroastrianist god that is basically the embodiment of all evil, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, that's where it's from. Yeah, Contrary. You know, the thing that's making waves in Pokemon. But no, like I'm actually quite happy about that because the options were Contrary or Sticky Suction Cups, and like that's the least useful thing I can think of to have on a Pokemon in general. Contrary, at the very minimum, like gives you bonuses if stuff happens to you. All right, now we are dealing with Ekans Kid. Fake Tears is okay. So what we're gonna do is I am going to put one of my Oran Berries on Poplio. Actually, let me swap these around a little bit. So Angerman using first, put Kojiro in the back so that Hassan has that as a transformation target. I really need a fighting type. If I can get a... No, I guess I won't really have a fighting type option until after I get through Howley City, do I? Because that's where I can get a Makuhita. And I think a Machop as well. But, like... Yeah, no, the only... Because it's not on the capture list for the city. Anyway, we're going to fight Ekans Kid. I don't like this guy. Because he has a tendency to... Actually, you know what? We're going to do this instead. I'm going to have Medea... Nope. Nope. We're going to have Medea out in front. And we are going to... Okay, Medea's out in front. I am going to have it... I'm going to have her put down a wall, then swap into Poplio, and then just water gun Ekans to death. Because I want to avoid Constrict, is the main thing. Oh, and also it's the... Right, the Ekans has Intimidate as its move. I forgot about that. all right, buddy. Hey, you want to see something really funny happen? Watch this. I might just stay in if I get the free Intimidate attack boost. Anyway, reflect. All right, wraps immediately. So we're just gonna peck in that case. It was actually not calculated. Because if it was calculated, I would have put the Oran Berry on Medea instead of risking this whole situation. I'm still fine because I win. I didn't expect it to do Constrict immediately. Yeah, no, it's fine. I appreciate the confidence in my abilities. Blah, 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 blah. All right, got Work Up. Does anyone want Work Up? Work Up boosts attack? Attack and special attack. Does anyone want that? No. Yes? I mean, it's objectively better than whatever Zaru's moveset is if I can put it on. Like that's a low bar, but that's an option. Okay, before I forget though, everyone level up, please. I want everyone maxed out for this because I don't want anyone to die against the teacher. It's a very risky situation we're going into. Hey! All right, Oran Berry, gift Pokemon. Medea. And third Oran Berry will go on Kojiro. And then Quick Claw will go on Hassan because I don't... If Hassan comes out, I have issues. And the only Pokemon you can learn Work Up is Zangarmanyu, which is terrible because that is, like, not a good part of the moveset at all. Poplio actually has quite a good moveset. I don't want that, ever. All right, it's been an hour, ad break time is coming up, so I will go stand near the teacher, and we're gonna just take a little break. So we'll be back in a second, go refill your water, go take a leak if necessary, and we'll be back short. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll be back shortly. You won't miss anything, besides me screaming my head off in the bathroom, perhaps. Be right back. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. So, here's the plan. We open. The teacher has a single Pokemon. That single Pokemon is going to be a Rowlet. We open with Poplio. Poplio uses Growl, because Rowlet will be using Leafage. Leafage is a physical attack. That's basically the only thing it will use. By using Growl, I can reduce the power of Leafage significantly. This is also, unfortunately, the only move I have that will significantly reduce the power of Leafage. Actually, no, that's not true. I've got a wall now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can I do this smarter? Can I do this smarter? Because I don't know. Actually, I don't know what other moves this thing has. Teacher school. Okay, teacher school, teacher school. Trainers. Teacher Emily has a Rowlet. Does not give me a move list for this Rowlet. That's highly unhelpful, actually. Okay, let me look at Rowlet. It's not it. There we go. Rowlet. Rowlet. Moves learned. Gen 7. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. The moves it will have are Leafage, Tackle, Growl, Peck. It's straight grass type at this level. No, it's actually grass flying. So both of those are equally valid targets. So it'll have Leafage, Tackle, and Peck plus Growl. Growl. If it uses Growl, I'm actually set, because that means that I'll have increased attack over it. Inkay can use Reflect right off the jump. Foul Play will get more damage based on how strong the Rowlet is. But also, I think that'll also get the type damage bonus. I assume, hold on. Does Foul Play type bonus? Does Foul Play get Stab? Stab is counted from the user side. Okay. So it is going to be Stab, which means 1.5 times damage, plus using Rowlet's attack. Rowlet, being a starter type, actually has quite good attack, which means that this Foul Play will probably be very, very beefy on it. On top of that, Foul Play is actually just a strong move. So, first turn, Reflect, which basically negates all the damage it's coming out with. Second turn, Foul Play into it, which should just wipe it out. Third turn, Foul Play again. That should do it. If it doesn't, Berry will probably pop. Foul Play again. That will probably kill it. And if so, by some godforsaken reason it's not dead after 3 Foul Plays, I can still swap in to Poplio. It probably will not be using Leafage. It might be using Peck, but it won't be using Leafage because type advantage. Even if it does, I can just Growl it. That'll give me at least 2 Growls. Poplio should be able to survive. Well, Poplio will be able to survive at least 1 Growl, 2 Growls, which will pop the berry. And then I can just kill it. This thing's dead. This thing is dead. If I go with Inkay, we should be fine. Besides, they both have berries. We're safe. We're good. We're good. The plan is set. First turn wall. Second turn, beat him ass. Beat their ass. There it is. The thing of my nightmares, this thing ended 2 of my runs prior to when I started streaming these attempts. All right, first turn reflect. No, I'm faster. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how much this does. That's some good damage. There we go. I think... Yeah, if I had not put the wall up, because I think the wall halves damage, right? 50% for 5 turns. Wow, 50%? Wow. Okay. There we go. Nice and easy. Job done. But no stress. I wasn't sweating at all. I definitely don't have a fan pointed at me just to help get the stress off of me. Okay, that cleans up trainer school though, so we're fine. Can I buy... No. All right, I'll buy 2 more. Just to be on the safe side. Sell the... Okay, what did I... Definitely got, like, a paralyzed heal, yeah. Because we're doing hardcore, which means no items. I don't care about the Pokefinder. Good lord. Okay, now I think you... No, do you give me Silk Scarf? Yes, okay. I'm gonna just get things sort of cleared out before I fight Alima. Okay. Item locations. Mammoth Island. I've got, Silk Scarf. Route to... I don't even know why I have this on here, because that's after you beat the Elite Four. Actually, no. Reach the Pokemon League is different. Corsola on the beach. This is after clearing Lana's trial. Echoed voice in the gated area opposite police station. Who am I opening with right now? Actually, let me double check something. Lima is level 12. Actually, don't I need to do something here? Or was this after? after completing Hala's grandchild. Okay, so later. All right, what am I putting in front? I don't remember what is this fight, so just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put you here, because you can just pop this with a water gun or two. I'm not going to do a Lima until I've captured the Pokemon for this area, though. That's for sure. I want to go into that fight with at least 5. Ah, it's a Zubat. Yeah, whatever. Basically anything would have been fine that wasn't Grubbin. Okay, Alima's about to walk up. No, I do not want to fight you. Absolutely not. Right now. Okay, there's the police station. There it is. Can I get in there without hitting a grass patch, though? No. Okay, which one of these do I want to go into? The main difference between these two is that there's a slightly higher chance... Really, I kind of want to go for a Furfrou. Yeah, I want whichever one of these does not have the giant Wingull chance. Although, I kind of like... I don't know, what level does Wingull turn into Pelipper? Wingull evolves into Pelipper at level 25. This is going to be after the volcano. Yeah, it's actually after Mallow's trial. Ugh. It's not great. Like, it was slightly lower evolution than I would have considered it, but like, Wingull it's not good enough for me to get this early in the game. Okay, so I want the near City Hall grass. That has the higher chance of Wingull. Or lower chance of Wingull, 5% according to this. This is the Marina grass, I assume. Yeah, this is probably Marina, so I want the grass over this way, which is City Hall. My plan for that is going to be the exact same as what well, okay, the problem is that he opens with... The problem is he opens with his stupid Yungoos. So do I want to get Yungoos into Inkay first? Or is that a bad idea? That's probably a bad idea. It's probably a very bad idea to go Inkay into Yungoos, because I want Inkay to be able to hit... me? I'm trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Would it be... Maybe it's Grubbin. Grubbin spam Mud Slap to lower its attack or accuracy. Then just almost kill it, swap into Inkay, put up the wall, and then finish it off. Just give me the highest chance of not being hit before Smeargle comes out. Then topsy-turvy Smeargle a bunch. I think that's my best plan here. Anyway. Oh, I kind of want to get these items off of here too. Just for safety's sake, I don't want those getting used up early. Alright, what are we getting? Come on. Come on, what do we got? Ooh, a Furfrou! Ooh, okay. Okay, I can rock this. We are dropping this thing's attack very much right now. Okay, its attack isn't too bad at the moment, but I still want it to be low. This is actually fine. That's 6. Perfect. It's as weak as it's going to get, pretty much. My attack is also low. Let me see what happens if I just chuck a Pokeball at this. Yeah, no, that's what I figured. Okay, this should not kill. It's only got 40 damage, and it also has 0 accuracy, and it's not being affected by my attack reduction. That's good, and that was a crit. One more. Oh, you! Oh! I should just use a Great Ball. I should just use a Great Ball. Oh, damn it! I'm at, oh, fuck. That's all, that's bad. That's really bad. I needed that. I needed that really badly. I really need that. Shit. Furfrou is a tank. I needed that thing. Okay, that's... God. If it hadn't crit! That's incredibly demoralizing. I know just how good Furfrou is for this stuff, and like, oh, Furfro is literally the only reason I got as far as I did the last time I managed to actually get to the volcano. Oh. Okay, just gotta hope. I had a silk scarf too. I could use the silk scarf on it. Oh. Okay. What's my plan? I think my plan is I open with Kojiro. Okay. Lock in. It's not over yet. What? Oh my god. Three. 4, 5. Hey, crit, nice. Cool. 6. Bite. Okay. We're in a good situation for my plan. Switch in. I hope he uses Leer. That would be really funny. No. You know what? I'm fine with this too. This is actually better. Foul play. Okay, I've got 3 turns left on this. What the hell, man? 2 turns. Okay. The plan worked exactly as I hoped it would. I can't ask for a better outcome than that, to be perfectly honest. I could actually, the better outcome would be having pro. Oh, thank you. This game is so stressful, man. It's so stressful. And the important part, the most important part, I might add, is that we have now unlocked berries. Berries are now in play. Echo voice. Oh. But we've unlocked. I'm gonna mark that off on my thing real quick. Good voice, what I see. Okay, Route 2. Route 2, no items. Howley City, the only 2 items left are after I clear Hollow's Grand Trial, which are in the shopping mall, which means I have to do that at night, and also from going to City Hall. Trainer's School, I already got the Quick Law there. I don't have Machamp Shove, so I don't have that. I don't have Sharpedo Jet, I'm not gonna get that for a while. Expert Belt, Never Melt Ice, those are out. Frost Breath requires Lapras Paddle. I'm not going to have that for a minute. Roar. No, yeah, I'm not going to have any of these things for a while. So the only thing I can get is after I beat the trial. Okay, now who could use Echoed Voice? I hope Zaru can learn that. I'm honestly lightheaded right now, just from that. Okay. Let's see. Echoed Voice. It's normal, special. Who can learn this? Only Popplio. That's... How much damage does Echoed Voice do? 40? No, not worth it. Like, I literally have better versions of that on Popplio. Okay. We got a trainer there. I'll deal with her in a second. But the bigger issue is I got grass here. Now, there is an ambush encounter here. We will not be taking this ambush encounter because this ambush encounter is specifically guaranteed to be at Ekans. Guarantee we're not taking. The other options for the ambush specifically are, let's see, Ekans 50%, Makuhita 30%, Dunsparce 15%, and Drowsy 5%. Otherwise, on this route, in this grass particular, we have Ekans, Meowth, Abra, Drowsy, Smeargle, Makuhita, Furfrou, and Yungoos. On higher grass, we have a slightly adjusted thing, but we're not there right now. Spearow in the northern grass. Or I could go for Crab Brawler. Do I want to go for Crab Brawler, though? I'm gonna look at Crab Brawler again. It's straight fighting. Comes with Hyper Cutter or Iron Fist. Kind of want Iron Fist on that. Stats are okay. Moveset is... It has Bubble, because it's Crab. Rock Smash, Leer, Pursuit. Gets Rock Smash naturally at level 5. 13 against Pursuit. 17 against Bubble Beam. It's really weird it has all these water-type moves despite the fact that it's pure fighting. Honestly, I think I might go for it. Spinning the wheel on maybe getting a Makuhita or a Furfrou is not the best option since my more likely outcome is going to be an Ekans, which isn't bad, but definitely not ideal. On the other hand, Crab Brawler guaranteed fighting type before going into the Young Goose slash Gumshoes totem. Good pick there. And also it means I can ignore all crab brawlers in the future. Which, granted, I could do that anyway just by capturing something else, but, like... I don't know, like, it's just, like, spinning the wheel on this and maybe getting a Makahita or a Drowsy instead of an Ekans is not unappealing either, but, like, the crab brawler is just such an objectively good pick. Especially since I get Brick Break in the place. Actually, let me see. Crab Brawler learns Brick Break, doesn't it? No, it learns Rock Smash. So I can have Rock Smash and Brick Break on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the Crab Brawler. Level 12, so... Gotta avoid fights, as usual. I don't remember what she has. I want to say I can avoid most of this grass. Oh, Cutie Fly. Okay, that's not terrible. Actually, doesn't Fairy do extra damage against Dark? Fairy actually does do double damage against Dark. It's a level 9 Cutie Fly. Skip. I'm gonna risk it. Fake tears. Oh, thank God. That was a crit. All right, so it's probably gonna use a fairy type move here. How does Bug do against? Taff. It's weak against fire, poison, flying, rock, and steel. I'm just gonna switch to here and I'm just gonna water gun it, and that should do it. It's probably not gonna use absorb on this turn. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's gonna use absorb this turn though, which does no damage, so whatever. Woo-wee. Oh, come on, really? Yeah. Oh, actually, that's fine. I didn't realize I had to repel on even. I gotta do this thing. Forgot I have to do this little fight versus Team Skull. Oh, but I can catch a Zubat here. That's not bad. Forgot I can catch a Zubat. This is a benefit. And it's a Drowsy! Wait. You know what? That's fine. I've got Bite. I would have swapped into the Rua, but like, this works too. Thanks for the fresh water. Okay, Sandy Cave. Show me my Zubat capture. This is Sandy Cave. 70% Zubat, 30% Psyduck. For Zubat, honestly. There it is. Alright, what level are you? Level 7? You can take a Vice Grip. I'm gun shy after what happened to Furfra. Yeah, we're just gonna toss Pokeball right now and see what happens. Nice. All right, that's excellent. That's a good pickup. I like this. Just got to mark this off on the spreadsheet. All right, what do we call this? What's a good name for a male Zubat? Let me think here. Zubat, Zubat, Zubat. Bruce is a good name. You know what? Sure, let's go with that. Brucey boy. All right, let's take a look at you now. Bruce is inner focus. Doesn't that mean can't be flinched? Yes. And on top of that, it is a calm nature. Calm is minus attack plus special defense. Not a big fan of that particular one. Okay, minus attack plus special defense. Let's see. Its attack is its highest stat, so not a fan of that. Well, it's highest thing. Special defense being higher. It's kind of even on everything besides like speed when you get up to Golbat Crobat. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. It's not the best one to have, but like it's not terrible. I can work with it. It's workable, that's for sure. I don't want to run into this kid. Anyway, the berry tree's right there, so I literally have unlocked infinite berries as of now. Just need to make sure I don't run into that Murkrow dude. Zubat can't learn Echoed Voice? Yeah, let's level up to 10. Alright, Oran berries for all. because, as I will point out again, I have now officially reached the point where I can get infinite berries if I just want to not stream the game and just sit there for days on end picking berries up off the ground. So I just have infinite berries. I won't give myself every kind of berry, but I will give myself infinite orange and citrus berries because, like, that's the most basic bitch berry you can get, and frankly, I think I'm entitled to it. Ta-da! That's these two. Did it. Okay, let me get rid of all these revives I picked up because I don't need any of them. It's free money. I wish I could sell these roto boosts. Okay, the only ball I'd want to get is a quick ball at this time. So, let's just buy some great balls. Can I? No? No great balls yet? Okay, fine. I'm gonna have 2 escape ropes. And I'm gonna give myself 5 regular repels. You may be going, why am I using regular repels if I have infinite max repels? Repel manipulation. Because what if I don't want to catch something in a patch of grass, but I have to pass through it in order to reach another patch of grass that's something I do want? I'm going to bust out the repel. All right, here we are. Right, Crab Roller. What am I going to do for this? It knows Bubble, it knows Rock Smash, and it knows Leer? Let's see. Harden, Rock Smash, maybe Leer, maybe Bubble Beam, depending on what level it is. If it's under 10, it'll only know Harden, Rock Smash, and Leer. So really just Rock Smash is its only attacking move. I think I open with Kojiro to reduce its attack, or to reduce its accuracy. Swap into Angramanyu for reducing its attack, and then maybe just swap around a little bit to just peck it down. This will also tell me if it's got Hypercut or Iron Fist. I believe fighting isn't particularly effective against Bug, right? Takes half damage from Bug. Fighting is not effective against it though, so I'm safe-ish. Two. 3. 4. We're gonna go here now and swap into Disarming Voice. Or Baby Doll Eyes, whatever it is. Hypercutter, okay, good to know. Its accuracy is lowered though, so that's a good thing. Let's do... Pound is 40, let's do this. Disarming Voice. So, I never played the generation that Fairy type was introduced in. Fairy type is basically my biggest blind spot in terms of Pokemon. I did not know that Fairy type is super effective against Fighting type. This is a great thing to find out. Now, yeah, it seems like it. It's weak to like 2 things. So it's weak to like poison and steel, I think, and super effective against the stuff that has typically good defenses, which is most of them. Like, it's good against dragon, it's good against dark, I think. It's good against fighting, apparently. Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh, I'm fucked. This is I'm bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is actually incredibly bad. Okay, still have a chance to turn things around. Still 1 chance left to turn things around. God damn it. Introduced to counter dragon matchups and few others became the boogeyman. Yeah, no, I see that. It's just like, you just toss a fairy move in and suddenly it's good against a whole bunch of things that you shouldn't normally be good against. What the hell is this? I don't even remember seeing this area. It must not be anything important because I've never been up here before and I would have marked down something that's important. Yeah, it's a revive. Whatever. Who cares? Oh, there's an ambush encounter here. Ah, Cutie Fly. That would have been nice. The Cutie Fly wouldn't have been a bad pick either. What do you mean I can't get away? This is why we use max repels. Hey, Ekans. Okay. Okay, just don't. Oh my god! Wow, I deserve to get screwed over today, huh? And the crab roll would have been so good. Okay, and I also can't use Poplio until I... Where's my max repels? There. Why I get ping? Who pinged me? Okay, my final chance to turn things around, really, is I need to catch a Ghastly over the cemetery. That should theoretically be fine. Like, it's higher chance, the Ghastly is the highest chance Pokemon catch in the cemetery. There's a couple good items to pick up in here while I'm at it. Yep, there's Confide. They'll be of use later on. And I'll have to come back here later because I gotta talk to the lady who gives me a... was it Fling, I want to say? Alright, what do we got? Drifloon! That's not ideal. Where is the cemetery? Cemetery. Alright, we got Drifloon on the cards here. I'm just looking up everything now because I want to make sure I don't super effective something to death again. Ghost Flying, which means it is weak to Dark, Ghost, Rock, Ice, and Electric. It's also immune to Ground. I'm gonna risk one bite. And nice. Okay, Drifloon's not ideal. I can work with this, but like, it's not the Pokemon I would have wanted. This means I can't Hypnosis, Curse, Gumshoes to effectively eliminate it immediately. What can I use as the name for a Drifloon? What's a good name for something that abducts kids? Also girl. Without getting political. Haku? No, wait, what was the witch's name from Spirited Away? Yubaba. Actually, Yubaba sounds like a pretty good name for it. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yubaba, Ubaba. Same diff. All right, I got an ad coming up in a second, so I'm just going to hit the Pokemon Center. Then we'll prep for Elima's trial and cry a little bit on the inside and see what we can do. Anyway, be back in a minute. Oh, apparently my mic was on the whole time. Awkward. Anyway, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just do it later. I was considering increasing my friendship through legitimate means, but I guess it doesn't actually make a single difference at this point in time. Okay, so I looked at Yubaba. Yubaba has Unburden. Actually extremely good. Boost speed stat, Pokemon's held item is used or lost. Great move, great ability actually. The other option would be Aftermath, which is useless for my cases. It does damage if it dies. Cool. Its type is Lax. Its nature is Lax, which means it has defense down, special defense up. Basically, that just means its special defense and defense stats have swapped in terms of their stat growth. Not the best, but not the worst. We can work with that. Now, what we're going to look at here is bag. First, we are going to... Let me see here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to rare candy up. I'm going to put everyone at level 11 at least. Level 10's fine. Level 11, I'm going to try and hold off on using Argamanyu until I hit level 12. Okay, for starters, okay. Lowers the target's special attack stat. This is not useful for us at the moment. Echoed Voice. Attacks the turn with an echoing voice. Used every turn, its power is increased. Powerful, not useful in this instance. Also, let me double check this thing's... Echoed Voice is going to target a single adjacent Pokemon, so not what I want. Work Up increases attack and special attack. It's okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's medium, really. This will not be useful until we hit second trial, really. Okay. Who has a normal type move that they will actually be using to any, like, extent? Vice Grip, Scratch, Constrict, Supersonic, Pound. So nobody can really benefit from the Silk Scarf. Unfortunately, Furfro could have, but we don't have that, so I'm just going to be keeping bitter about that. That's really the only held item I have, so everyone else gets an Oranberry. Oh, I do have a Quick Claw. It'd be really funny to give the Quick Claw to Yubaba, but I probably should keep it with an Oranberry for safety reasons. What level? Citrus Berry is 1/4, right? So at 40... At 40 HP... Hold on. Citrus berry amount. I think it's 1/4, yeah? Yeah, it's 1/4. Changed in Gen 4 to be 1/4 of the user's HP. Okay. So, are we at the point where people use citrus berries? Not quite that. Yubaba is the only one right now who would be able to use a citrus berry. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these Oranberries when I'm done. Maybe I'll just junk them. I could probably just delete them. So I'll give that to Yubaba so I don't forget. Person Berry recovers confusion. We don't need that at the moment. You don't sell any ATMs, so I don't care about you. I don't have any other Pokemon I can actually swap in, so we're basically done. The only other thing I could theoretically get is if I had time. If I survive this, Drifblim will be able to grab Fling and use that to get speed boosted out the ass. And I'll have to start Fling maxing. Actually, no. Let me grab some bear. Let me grab some potions before I forget. I can use a couple potions just to be on the safe side. I have... Let me grab 8, so I have a 20 potion stock. That'll be good. And fresh water is just a heal, yeah. All right. Godspeed to me. I keep pressing the wrong button because of the way I laid things out. Okay, we are gonna take this. Quick Claw is actually what I'd want to put on Yubaba more than anything, but like the heal is much more important at the moment. Okay, how am I gonna do this? The problem with these is that they all have Pursuit, which is why I'm very hesitant to put Yubaba up in front. Especially since Yubaba has, one move of note? 2 moves of note? I don't like this one bit. I can't use Angermanu. I might have to just stick with Kojiro for a little while. This first one I think has Hyper Fang, so I might stick... Let's see what happens. Like, it's not supposed to at this level, but it definitely has it at this level. At level 11, it should have Tackle, Leer, Pursuit, Sand Attack. Those are its 4 moves, and I'm pretty sure this one has Hyper Fang just because it's funny. Like so. But you know what? If that's the only move it has, then I'm fine with that because it means I can just do this and it's dead. Easy. This one's gonna come out at me. I feel like this one probably has Pursuit. I'll keep you, Baba, in front. If it hits a Pursuit or Bite, I'm immediately swapping into Medea. Or it's gonna try and use Super Fang on me, which I'm also fine with. I'm perfectly fine with this turn of events. I didn't expect it to go this well, I'm gonna be real. Now we gotta go through the whole rigmarole for this thing. This is Gumshoes. I'm pretty sure this actually does have Bite. I'm just gonna grab the Rock Smash while I'm here, so don't forget it. Not that I can use it, or Brick Break. Not that I can use it, so I don't like Fighting Type. Let's see if anyone can use it, actually. I'm curious. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Hassan in front is probably not the smartest move, but we'll see what happens for the moment. Okay, are you the Zubat or the Drowsy one? Probably the Zubat. Nope, Drowsy, okay. That's kind of okay. I'm fine with this mostly. I don't think it's going to use Confusion on me, but, you know, that would be sick if it did. Yeah, I figures. Does this thing even know Confusion? It should. I'm 90% sure this thing knows Bite. And it's an evolved Pokemon. What moves does Bruce have? Absorb, Supersonic, and Astonish. Wow, that's fucking awful. That's so useless. I think I'm gonna go for Confuse Ray. Try and get that. How can it not? How is it not able to learn an echoed voice? Like, actually, hold on a second. Can you really not learn this move? Really? Really? I don't understand how that's possible. Whatever. Where's my rare candy? I'm just gonna level everyone up to 11, because at this point, like, they're gonna hit 12. Hey, there we go. He's got an attack now. All right, scouting move. I'm like 100% sure this thing is gonna no bite. I will be shocked if this thing doesn't no bite. So we're gonna supersonic this, try and confuse it. Or not. Yes. That's what I like to see. Hey, I'm not gonna complain about that. Ow. I think it only knows Super Fang and Sand Attack. All right, we're doing this again. Are you fucking... Come on, man! Can I have shit? And it just one-shot it, too! Just instant death! It was nice while you were here, you Baba. Confuses and enrages the target, also increases attack stat. If only I could use it on itself. Honestly, I think that's not a good move to have. Oh, wait. I forgot I need to give up another berry. Does anyone have more than 40 HP now? One Pokemon did. And it died instantly! So I couldn't even use it! I think my play here is Medea. I think this is my play. Oh. So we're walling, first turn wall. Absolute first turn wall. I want that physical damage gone. Good. All right, ally in. That's fine. Foul play on Gumshoes. That was a lot of damage. How about if I used it on Young Goose instead? Oh, get wrecked! Speed up, defense up. All right, give me another reflect. I can take one more and then I gotta swap. Oh. Hooray, Xenormalium! How are my Pokemon? Are they healed? Yes. Okay, Yababa, I'm sorry. The held item is taken. And you were going in the trash, unfortunately. But it's fine, because I get to swap you for a Pokemon from here. Now the question is, what will it be? I am gonna go for... I'm going for the random encounter. There's two kinds of random encounter. Ambush is 100% guaranteed to be a Yungoos, but I have about even odds of getting a Diglett or a Noibat here. Noibat is only encounterable in this location as far as I'm aware. And Diglett, if I get it here, is actually really useful because that guarantees Larvitar later. We're okay. Let's go. Okay, let's see what random encounter gets me. Yungoos isn't like the worst option because it also means I clear it out from future captures, which is not bad. Hey, Diglett! Let's go! Okay, we're gonna reflect first because I just want this thing to not do any damage to me. Okay then, we've got two Digletts. Cool, that's great. I think it was the male one that popped up. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. Okay, let me see here. What does Alolan Diglett learn? Alolan Diglett is ground steel, has Sand Veil or Tangling Hair. Tangling Hair, contact lowers speed. Sand Veil boosts evasion in a sandstorm. Let's get rid of... Let me get rid of the male Diglett that popped in second. Speed rose. Thank you very much. God, what do I get rid of instead of Psywave? Psywave is random attack damage. I think I drop it for Pet. I'm going to constrict this Diglett. Tangling Hair. That works for me. I'm going to reflect again just to make sure that it stays up. Oh, it failed. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to Great Ball right now just to be on the safe side. Just give me a Great Ball. Do it. Just go. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna swap after this. Well, no, I got one more attempt. I'm terrified of using anything that might do real damage. Come on! Oh, it's so good, actually. Okay, Diglett caught. This means that we are guaranteed a Larvitar once we get to Diglett Tunnel. Like, literally guaranteed. The only three things you can catch there are Zubat and Larvitar. So I am 100% guaranteed to get a Larvitar. Yes, what kind of name? What's a good name for Diglett? Female Diglett. Ground Steel. Ground Steel, Diglett, Diglett. Yeah, no, it's great, actually. Let me think though. Ground Steel. What would be a good name for this? Ground Steel. How about... a very grounded character that uses steel. There we go. Add to party. Please replace my literal ghost. Max Repel. Use this item. And let's put Bruce in front. I actually didn't want to fight you. Go away. So I just gotta do something here. I really like how his... I'll keep saying this, but I really like how his... Behold the power of a captain! I can tell that dude to open a gate for me! Alright, so now I gotta go fight Hala. You seem like you have something to tell me. Crab Brawler. Catch one of those. Okay. Yeah, well, I would have done that if I could, lady. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more money in me real quick. Next defense, go away. Nothing here. Normalium Z. Okay, nothing there I need to get rid of. I'm actually, you know what? I could probably sell those Pokeballs in a second because I've got great balls. Yeah, I'll just sell all these. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I run out of 20 Great Balls, whatever I'm catching is not getting caught. Now, do you have anything I can catch? No, not really. And did I heal? Yes, I'm healed. Let's take a look at you. So we know it has tangling hair. We saw that in the fight, which means that anything that makes contact with it slows it, which is extremely useful. Impish. Impish nature. Impish nature is special attack down, defense up? Ooh, okay. Okay. That I like. Moves learned, level Gen 7. Yusun learns basically no special moves. That's all physical. Let's see. By level 12, it's going to learn Mud Slap. That's really the only thing. Okay, anyway, this is a good Diglett. What's my next level cap? Wep's level cap is 16 for Hala. So leveling everything to 12 is probably for the best. Get to Pokemon. Nope, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use that. Now I gotta take that item off of it. And then we have 3 more potential captors. I'm gonna be ending soon because I've got stuff to do. Let me give it a berry though. God, I wish I still had my Drifloon, because I really should have just listened to my gut, because I knew, like, it had to have bite. That thing had to have bite. I knew it had to have bite. If I kept it, I wouldn't have to worry about the first row fight I'm gonna have to go through soon. Okay, so Zone 3. What do you have again? Route 3. My options are... Spearow, Mankey, Halucha, Cutie Fly, Rufflet. There is a Crabrawler in this route I could go for, and there is a 1% chance in the grass near me right now I get a Bagon. 1% chance. So we're not doing that. We're not going for the Bagon chance. As cool as that it would be, that is not going to happen. It would be ridiculous if it did, but it ain't happening. I will probably get a shiny capture over that. Let's be real. Hold on, I got pings. What are these pings? Okay, these are just at everyone's. All right. Now I want to go through here because there's also an item pickup right there that I want to get. There's that trainer 2 I don't want to run into. Sharp Beak, that is not useful at the moment. It'll theoretically be useful later on. I don't think there's anything in that grass, right? Let me double check Route 3 on my item list. Item locations. Route 3. Roost. Nope. North Pokemon Breeder. Next to Eastern Grass Patch is the Soothe Bell. I got the Sharp Beak. Okay, yes. So we're good. Oh, perfect timing, actually. Okay, there's the Ace Trainer. He has Roost. There's that item, which I need Tauros for. He's right. I can't get past here. Okay. Okay, Nevi got out of the bag. Verdant Cavern. Brick Break I got already. Thief I'll get later. Howley Cemetery I got Confide. Sandy Cave I can't get anything yet. Seaward Cave we're going to go in there in a second. Most importantly though, this is capture for Meadow, which means my options for this are Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Cottony, Flabebe, Oricorio, and Cutie Fly. Knowing my luck, it's probably going to be an Oricorio. So, Pokemon that we're going to use for this. It's an electric Oricorio, but it's just an Oricorio, so really it doesn't matter a whole lot. As long as I don't pick Kojiro, we're fine. Artoria has Mud Slap, Growl, Astonish, Metal Claw. Metal Claw is decent damage. Astonish is not bad either. It can learn Work Up. Finally, something. I don't know who I go in for the capture with. Honestly, I don't know what I want. Oricorio is fun because it has the dancing thing. That means it also works with like Swords Dance and whatever. But Flabebe, I don't want. I don't want Flabebe. Cottony I could use. Caterpie I can use. Cutiefly I can use. Oricora I can use. Flabebe is the only thing I do not want. If I get a Flabebe, it's effectively a sacrificial Pokemon. What's the safest opener? I think safest opener is actually Artoria. No, it actually might be Angramanyu. Cutiefly! Okay, I can work with this. Cutiefly is Fairy Bug, yes. Bug Fairy, yes. It has Honey Gather and Shield Dust. Shield Dust is not bad. Honey Gather is less useful. We have one level up. I will just use Disarm. I'll use Pound on it to do a damage check. Oh, it has Absorb. Awkward. Absorb is grass, so let's switch to Kojiro. That's a lot of damage. Hold on, I got a phone call. Okay, now we have a bit of a problem. What is this thing weak to? It's weak to steel, rock, flying, poison, and fire. Weak to steel, you say? Nice. Thank you, Warrenberry. Okay, I should be able... I imagine it's probably within capture range now. Nice. All right, this is big. This is good. We got a Cutiefly. Okay, name for Cutiefly. Male Cutiefly. What's a name for this? It's a bug, and it's a fairy. Do I want it in my party right now? No, I kind of want it in the box. Nice. Okay, now before I go any further, I need to heal because I do not want to go up against this Furpro weak. This thing is a monster. Okay, and I'm saving that capture for the Crabrawler. Do I want the Crabrawler even? Do I need it? Do I actually want the Crab Roller at all? Let me see what's coming up. Let's see. Normal, Bug Fairy, Dragon Fighting, Ghost Fairy, Electric Steel, Grass, Fire Ghost, Water Bug. Maybe I don't want Crab Roller. In that case, what would I get from Route 3? Fearow is probably a good pick. I've already got Cutie Fly, so that's out. That's out of the equation, which means my options are Hawlucha, Mankey, Spearow, or Bagon from Grass. And then Spearow 70% on the Shadows. Early Fearow might not be bad. Early Fearow might actually be pretty good. Because Spearow evolves very low. Let me see here. Spearow evolves at 20. So I'll have that for the trial, for Lana's trial. I think that's actually my play here. Also, let me double check something. Oh yeah, let me... There's my graveyard. All right. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to look at what our Ribombee has for moves. Ribombee has Honey Gather. That's not ideal, but not the worst. It's a hasty nature. Hasty is minus defense, up speed, which is not the best. I mean, it's already got a really high speed, so this would make it like a speed max in Pokemon. This isn't terrible. It's not the best, but it ain't terrible. I can rock with this. Honey Gather isn't the one I'd want, but like I can deal with it. What does Honey actually even do? Does Honey have any benefit in this game? Like, does it actually do anything? Using Tall Grass, Honey triggers a wild Pokemon battle. In Gen 6, it'll trigger a Horde encounter. X and Y cannot cause wild encounter the Sinnoh. Honey Tree to attack wild Pokemon. It's free money, I guess. I basically have captures when I want them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that's not ideal. Absorb Fairy Winds, Struggle Bug. It's fine. It's just fine. Yeah, I think that's gonna sit in the box for a little bit. I'll pick it up when it comes time for the fight against Hala, maybe. I think I'll maintain my capture until I hit the grass after the bridge, because that's the southern half of this route. Okay, now for the cave, this doesn't really matter to me. I'm just gonna pop the max repel so I don't have anything before I hit it. I just want to go into this fight as fresh as possible. Really? Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Oricorio. Cool. Dude, come on! I have a max repel on and everything. Alright, I'm just gonna use a berry because that was not fair. Okay, final check. We are going to put, I think, Medea up front, honestly. Free escape rope, not bad. There's Nevi. Not the most damage I would like. Let's try Psywave. Okay, to make it clean, foul play. I really wish you didn't do that. Oh, come on, man! Am I healed? I'm healed at least. I think that's still a one-shot. Nice. I'm gonna just do this because it's okay. Too risky. Gotta swap. This is too risky at this point. If he uses like an electric attack, I'm dead. Just as so. Really? Not anymore. I'm just doing this so that it doesn't hit me again. Speed tide, gone away. Get wrecked, loser. All right, and that is it. Done. Okay, Medea is going on the... let's see. Medea is 16 for Hala. What is Topsy-Turvy? All stat changes affecting the target turn topsy-turvy and become the opposite of what they were. Oh, that's... You know what? I'm gonna put that on Oh, God, this is what Swagger was for! you know what? I still think it's a good move to have because there are going to be Pokemon that just boost themselves to infinity, and I was going to go, not so fast, bitch. Okay, you go in the back for now. Just you're not coming out for a minute. I don't remember what this guy has. I'm going to give people some stuff. Give the Pokemon Medea. Oh yeah, it's Growlithe. Ooh, nice crit. Like that. And my bear goes, and we're done. Excellent. Okay, here we are. I think I'm skipping Proud Brawler for now. No, do I? Because maybe it'll be useful just for general stuff. It is a fighting type. You know what? Let's just see what I get. Grass time. Maybe there's a 1% chance of Bagon after all. Actually, let me... I think my Repel's still active, so... Let me just potion myself just to be on the absolute safe side. Just... Actually, I don't even need it. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, anytime now. No. There we go. Survey says it is a Mankey. Okay. Oh. This is not ideal. Definitely do want him out for this. This thing probably doesn't know anything particularly scary, but, like, it's still safer to, you know, not do that if I can help it. And it's calling for help. Okay, cool. That's wonderful. I love that. Good. Get fucked. I'm gonna hit a second Mud Slap, and if it hits another... I don't like that defense lower. That was a lot of defense I just lost. I would keep it in if it wasn't for the defense lower. Like, that's a lot of defense I just lost. Let me just absorb. Nope. And let's Great Ball you. I should be able to catch it. 2, 3, and there we go. All right, Mankey has been caught. Level 13. Bug Bite, yes, that's actually not bad. Bug Bite is 60, 100, 55, 100. Yeah, it's basically just a better version of Ice Grip, because not only does it get stabbed, it also eats berries. All right. Okay, nickname? Yeah, sure. What do we call you? How about... There's only one thing to name a Mankey. Okay, let me see its summary first. Vital Spirit prevents it from falling asleep. That's pretty good. And it's docile nature. Docile is neutral. Okay. You don't add to my party. I'm gonna swap it for Medea. Send to box S's. Right. So we are not going to head to Iki Town just yet. We're going to go here, and I'm going to use the Pokemon Center. And we're going to call it there. This has been a lot more stressful than I thought it would be. And I've got some... Actually, no, you know what? No, we are doing this, because the Hala fight's only going to take a second anyway. Hala is... What's the... 16? 16 for Hala? Okay. I don't think I should bring... I should not bring Inkay, because as useful as it is, the only thing I would drop is Reflect. We're going to move this in, and that is going to swap out for Diglett. Actually, you know what? This is also going away, because that is just going to die if I put it in. Oh, come on, I forgot about you. Okay, so this will only take me a minute to do anyway, hopefully. But most importantly, it is level 16. Use this item. Yes, Silverwind, absolutely. That's the big one. Get rid of Absorb. $14, $15, $16. There we go. Brain Kiss. Stun Spore probably, or Struggle Bug. User attacks opposing Pokemon, lowers special attack stat of those hit. You know, I'm gonna get rid of Stun Spore. All right, Medea up to 16. Angermine, up to 16. Aqua Jet, yes. Pound 40. Yeah, no, that's just good. $15, $16. There we go. Icy Wind. What? You know what? No, I'm actually not going to learn this move. 95% means it's a 50-50 chance of hitting. Spark, yes! Get rid of that string shot. Wing attack! Get rid of that absorb. Get that shit out of here. $15 and 16. Let's go. And finally, Harambe. 12. Pursuit. You know what? I'm going to put it there instead of Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes is one of those moves that's just like, it's not good unless you have some kind of weird thing that builds for it, like Technician. So, Pursuit, I would say is better just because of type use against ghosts. Clear. Okay, we're good. Okay, I got... Okay, we're finally hitting the point where citrus berries come online. Okay, my team, I think... Let me take a look at Cutie Fly real quick. Cutie Fly is weak to steel, rock, flying, poison, and fire, which none of Hala's Pokemon cover. Hala's Pokemon has a Machop, which has Karai Chop, Revenge, and Focus Energy. A Makuhita with Arm Thrust, Sand Attack, and Fake Out. Fake Out is normal. And a Crabrawler, which has Pursuit, Leer, Power Up Punch, and All Out Pummeling. So, as long as it doesn't instantly kill me, I'm actually fine. I'm actually literally perfectly fine with this. If I burn through, like, Drain Kiss alone will keep me safe. If I burn through my berries and Drain Kisses early, then... You think you're Cutie Fly ready to battle me, loser? Let me see, what's Fairy Wind do? 40, 100, 50, 100. You know, let's just do this. Drain Kiss. That's cute. Watch this. Now this reduces... Oh, that just is damage. Okay. Drain Kiss. It's more damage. Wow, that was damage, I guess. Does Fairy Wind have infinite accuracy? Like, why am I not... No, it's just as accurate. What? What's going on here? Yeah, I'm confused too, man. I am just as confused by what's going on, Makuhita. What the fuck is going on with this? All right, Crabrawler. Here he is. He's gonna Z-move me. Yeah, 1/4 effectiveness. All right, and nope. Okay, we're done. We're done here. All right, that's that. We're done. Island 1 finished, 1 day. Well, almost finished. I got to do a little bit of cleanup for captures, but, like, we're good. Ah, okay, we're fine. That was stressful, but we made it through. So, next time I stream this, we'll finish up capturing stuff on Alola. I'm also going to go do the night stuff, which means the janitor stuff in the mall. And then that's that. But thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you. And I'm just going to do a little raidy poo. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. How do I... Hold on a second. That's literally not what I wanted. Awkward. Anyway, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. Maybe not for Pokemon, though. We'll see. So, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, what have you, and I will see you next time. See ya.